Hi, it's George Swift from Bigger By to Bolder, the Mindset for Success. And today I want to talk to you about the two questions that truly phenomenally successful people ask themselves that the average people or averagely successful people don't ask themselves. Now, the words that I used to ask these questions, I've really simplified. So I'm not saying that necessarily everyone asks the question in the way that I'm going to share with you today. However, what I've realized is in one shape or form, truly successful people continually ask themselves these questions. So when averagely successful people have done a good day's work, when averagely successful people have really gone that extra mile, the difference is this: they go home knowing they've done a great job working really hard. The truly phenomenally successful people ask themselves, what else could I do? Before I leave my desk, before I turn my computer off, before I turn the light out at night, before I leave the office, before I leave the client site, whatever it might be, what else? What else can I do? What else can I do? And then once they know what else they could do, they ask themselves the question, which is, what next? In other words, what am I going to do next? Once you know what you could do, that little bit extra, that little bit more, maybe a lot more sometimes, then you ask yourself, what am I going to do? What am I going to do next? And then they do it. Sometimes it might be a tiny slither more than the other person. Sometimes it can be a whole lot more. When I've looked and spoken to and met phenomenally successful people, whether it be athletes or entrepreneurs, the one thing I realize is the really truly successful, the ones that often make it look really easy, and the ones that sometimes get referred to as naturally successful or naturally gifted, when you look beneath the surface and you speak to these people or you read their autobiographies, for example, you'll realize they are asking this question. Everyone else has gone home. Let's take a sports person. Everyone else has left the track. They're exhausted, they're tired, they're eating incredibly well, they're following their nutritional plans. All athletes, if they're competitive, work really hard, they all go the extra mile, they're all dedicated. But you know what? The winner, invariably, before they go home, before they take the running shoes off, or if they're boxers, they take the boxing gloves off, or if they're a rugby player, before they take the rugby boots off, whatever it might be, they ask themselves the question, what else can I do? What else will I do? And then they do it. And that little bit extra is what separates the truly phenomenally successful and those people who are averagely successful. I hope this makes sense. Start asking that question. Before you turn the computer off, before you put the phone down, before you leave the office at night, before you turn the lights out on the day, just ask yourself, what else can I do to move my life forward, my agenda forward, my goals forward? Then say to yourself, what am I going to do next? And then do it. It might be one small thing, but that one small thing over time compounds. And it's what separates phenomenally successful people with average or averagely successful people. Go out there, be exceptionally successful, be extraordinary, not ordinary. And as always, until next time, be successful.